So we got an interesting question from a young woman on YouTube. Something I call the no orgasm boyfriend.
Oh, well, I don't know what that's about. He has to give her or...
So they're in a relationship. They've decided not to have vagina penis. That's baby G. Sorry. They're not having vagina penis sex for whatever reason, moral or birth control, like you said. When they have oral sex, he gets off. She doesn't. He doesn't want her to masturbate because he's giving her her orgasm and she doesn't need to. So she might be faking during oral.
If it doesn't work for her, then she's faking.
Yeah, get him off. She tried bringing her vibrator in, so she's sneaking masturbation. He doesn't want her to masturbate, but she's sneaking. She brought in the vibrator. He said, but I don't want to use it because then I'm not giving you your orgasm. What can she do? Because she's dating a prude. What do you do when you're dating a prude and you can't get off?
Well, I mean, I'm too old to mess with this crap. I would move along. I would find some man who was open-minded enough that he would say, I want you to be happy.
Well, if he's young, though, how do you school a young man?
Put him into bondage.
You have to define a boundary.
Well, here's the thing. He's been conditioned to be in charge. She's been conditioned to succumb, to be passive. So we've got aggression and passivity. And that is the male and female role. So what we're really
That's the battle of the sexes.
What we're talking about is changing the whole culture around male and female. And it's going to have to be one woman at a time.
And so she can do this in her sex life. And part of it is, you know, you have to be a little more demanding. If he wasn't ejaculating, if he wasn't getting off during their sex play.
Oh, ho, ho.
What would be the difference? Would he be writing into Betty Dodson? Or would he be jerking off watching porn and not thinking twice, saying, well, I got to take care of my needs?
I'm sure that's what he's doing anyway.
Right? You know he can't hold it off. So that's not how I orgasm. I remember once when I was young, I was with a guy. And the night before when we had sex, I was a little drunk, so I didn't remember. But the next morning, when we're having sober sex, I kept on playing with my clit. And he's like, why do you keep doing that? And I said, that's how I orgasm. So you need to let him know I'm not coming when you're going down on me.
She can't do that because she's faked it for so long that now it's on her. Get it? So she has to... Coming clean is not easy. I've been faking you out for the last year. That makes her look like a fucking idiot.
Well, she's young too. You can always use youth as an excuse. It's not like she's a player.
Is that I talk to my sex therapist or sex educator.
Dr. Betty.
Dr. Betty.
Blame it on Betty.
Blame it on me. I'll take the blame. I mean, he can write me a really nasty letter and, get it off his chest. Women must take control and be honest about what's happening to them when they're with these boys. These kids are watching porn, and they're watching these men get these women off. And
they think that's how it is. So you have to re-educate them. And you have to say, that's not how I orgasm. That's how all my other girlfriends did. Well, that's not how I do.
Yeah.
That's it.
And they have to understand that that's what they... If she's going to perform, then he's got to pay her. Right.
Do you hear that, baby G?
Right. A performance gets paid. That's true.
Let's wrap it up.
But it's only fair. It's only fair. And we agree. State your position. State your pleasure. Oh.
Happy Friday.